Hello, fellow real estate professionals. It's happened to all of us. After lugging around buyers from property to property, you finally find the right one. The buyers want to put in an offer. You're so excited. You jump in the car to run to the office to write the offer before they have a chance to change their mind. Halfway there, you realize you don't know how much they want to offer, or how much of a deposit they want to put down, or the closing date they want. You have two choices. Either call the buyer and ask all the questions. That kind of generally makes you feel a little bit silly. The other possibility is to leave the spots blank and handwrite them in later. That makes you look a little unprofessional. Never again. Now you can use my free app Offer Reminder to collect all the information that you need. You can take pictures of chattels and fixtures so it's all recorded for the offer. We've all heard the stories about refrigerators and other items being swapped out before closing. It's great to have a clear record of exactly what's in the property when you're making that offer. Offer Reminder protects you and your buyers. You don't need to remember what you need. Offer Reminder will walk you through it. Better than that, at the end, you can email the Offer Reminder report to yourself or your assistant, saving you time and lowering the chances of making a mistake. Never forget an important piece of information again, and collect the information that will protect you and your buyer. You're going to look so much more professional. No more miscommunication or forgotten details. Are there conditions missing from Offer Reminder? Don't worry, you can change the template to meet the needs of your area. I'll give you a short tutorial on using the app in a minute. You know, some people are struggling in the business, whether it's because you're burned out, you're retiring, you're going on maternity leave, you're ill, or you're caring for a relative, or you're just leaving the business temporarily or permanently. Real estate isn't for everyone. However, there is an affordable way to keep your options open and continue to collect referral commission. Parking your license with my brokerage allows you to keep your license, collect referrals, all at an affordable rate. Check out my website to find out more, realestateparking.ca. Now here's a quick walkthrough of how to use Offer Reminder. The first thing you'll see when you start up the app is my splash screen, and you'll be able to add me to your contacts. Go ahead and do that. The next thing you'll see are the instructions. Click on OK. If you need help in the application at any time, you simply click on the question mark in the top right corner. To start your first Offer Reminder, click on the plus sign with the clipboard. It's going to ask you for a name for the new report. We're going to call this, you can call it whatever you want. I'm going to call this Mary and John's Smith's Offer. Oops, typo, but that's okay. And we're going to click on the OK. So now we're into the offer itself. So the first thing we can do is we can look at the offer details, and we can put in the seller's name, property MLS number, property address, etc., etc. Down here there's actually a drop down, so you can choose if you're representing the buyer, the seller, or both. That way, if you're sending this report to an assistant, they know what to fill out and whether you need a confirmation of representation and what kind you need. So next you can get into the buyer details. So you enter in the information about buyer one and their full legal name, address, phone number, email address. If you wanted to at this point, if you click on the right arrow, it will take you over to the offer detail, the item details, and the photo screen. So you could enter in more information here using the voice to text option. You can add it to the summary of your report, so it makes it stand out. It's right at the front, so your assistant can make a note of the item and know that it's important specifically. You can even use the photos and use your camera to take a picture of the client's driver's license so that you have all the information and you don't have to type it all in. And it will be printed right in the report. So we're going to go back out here. Now, what if you had another buyer? Well, that's simple. All you do is you hold down on one of these sections and you can duplicate the section. And you see we now have two buyer twos. And if we hold down on it again, we can edit that section and we can change it to say buyer 3. So now we can collect all the details about buyer 3. And we can add as many buyers as we need to. Now we get into the offer details. Oh, something I should say, as you complete each of these sections, it will prompt you and you can mark the section complete, and you'll see as I go through if these were complete, and it's showing me that I've collected all the information I need to collect. We get into the offer detail, the basics, the date, the deposit amount, purchase price, irrevocable date and time, and the closing date, fixtures and chattels. Now if you use the drop down here, you can see that it's included or not included. Now this is where it kind of gets powerful, because if I say that the stove is included and I click on this arrow here, I can now include a photo of the stove. So I can put a photo right in here so that I have a record of which stove was in the property, and I also could put in the serial number if I could record it off of the stove so that I know exactly what's there. And I can do that with any fixtures and chattels that are included. So we've got some basic ones already in here, but it's very easy. Again, you just hold down and duplicate and rename it, and you can add as many other fixtures and chattels as you want. Offer conditions, same thing. We've got the standard ones in here, so you've got your financing, home inspection, lawyer approval, insurance, septic, well inspection, other. So you can go in and use details and put more information in if you need to for your assistant, but you can record all of that information. Once you're done, all you do is simply click on the PDF button and it will build a PDF report for you. So we back out. Now we have Mary and John Smith's offer in PDF format, and Mary and John Smith's the report itself if we need to go in and make a change, say we forgot something. If I want to send this to my assistant or send it to myself, I can send it. It will use your email on your phone or device, or you can use Dropbox, or however you want to get it there. So that's pretty much how simple it is. Now what if you don't like the offer reminder template and there's a common condition that you want to add in there so it's there for you all the time? That's simple. You simply click on the settings and say show templates, and here's our offer reminder template, and you open it up just like you would a report, and here you can go in and you can say you wanted to add more conditions. You can simply hold down on it and duplicate the section. You can duplicate each of these items and rename them to whatever you need to do. So you can make this template exactly what you need for every kind of offer that you normally do within your organization. You could even, if you had different kinds of property, say you commonly did an offer on land and you wanted to have a different kind of template, you simply copy this template and rename it as a property offer, say a land offer, and say OK. And now we have another template. So if I go back out here to see my templates, I have two, and I can create as many as I want. So if I wanted to have an offer reminder for commercial property, or I wanted to have any kind of property that I want, I can create my own templates as an offer reminder template. So remember, you can use this software if you know somebody who's thinking about parking their license or needs to leave the business for any period of time. Send them my way. Enjoy, stay professional, and if you're looking for your own custom branded apps, I strongly recommend you visit noticeware.com. Get Noticeware, get noticed.